Here's a interesting story, and it's just very telling of how certain people think of themselves way too much. So, dear Pastor, second time writing to you. I wrote to you while I was in high school. You encouraged me to concentrate to my schoolwork. I'm now a school teacher and able to do my bit in counseling others. I have a challenge I wanted to share to you. I attend a certain church. And there's a young man there who likes me, and the people there think he's the ideal guy for me, but I don't like him. In fact, I can't stand him. I've been told me he's wasting his time trying to get my love. And yeah, I mean, that is well simple, clear cut as that. Okay, some guy is like the Steve Urkel to her Laura Winslow. If you get that reference from that show, you know what I mean. The man I love does not go to church, and his own fault I've seen him. He's also 10 years old than I am. But is that not much about me because I like older men? I suspect there's more to that than what she's saying, but I'll get into it afterwards. The guy in the church has nothing to offer. Now we're getting to the meat of the matter. He doesn't have a good job and he does not speak well. He told me my mom how she loves me and my mother takes that and mocks me. Pastor, here's where we're getting to the meaty stuff. He works on lawn, so my mom says, well, I have her lawn cut. Imagine, I have my first degree and all I find is that as a partner who's one who cuts lawns. Now we're getting to what this how this girl is woman's getting down. Mark you, I'm not discriminating, but my friends who want home will come. I'm so unfortunate to have such a man spend so much time studying and graduating honors. I'm trying to tell this man that he should look for someone his own level, but he's not getting the message. Yeah, this is where we're getting to. This is the kind of person this woman is. He says he's going to go to the pastor to talk to me, but if he does so, I'll not even say hello to him when I see him at church. This would drive me much faster to go to the man who's not a Christian because he's the one I love. Whenever I do not feel embarrassed at all. I can't find myself going to this church brother because he doesn't have much sense. Please give me your advice. No, I would say to the pat it is this is that there you have this woman who basically has this guy who's chasing after her, and the real issue she seems to have is guys, not the fact that this guy is just really is just basically being so basically being like what Steve Urkel is with Laura Winslow. Because if you know that reference where Steve Urkel is this awkward social reject who is chasing after the popular girl Laura Winslow, and even though she does not like him, he just keeps coming and coming. And so I mean from that point on I could understand that if that would be annoying, but I think the real issue she has him. She says, "Hey, all right." They say, "Okay, he doesn't have a good job and he does not speak well." I think that is so much issue. Says, "All right." They say, "Okay." They say, "I imagine I have my first degree in all can find life as a partner as one who cuts lawns." Basically, what it seems to me is that she thinks that she's just more reason why she's not checking for the church guy is because this is a guy she just figures that okay, I'm just a lowly well, he's just a lowly individual who just basically has this very lowly type of work, and I say that oh he doesn't speak well, and so basically she thinks that I get the pressure she thinks she's better than this guy. That's what the issue is. Because I'm willing to bet though if this guy church brother had been, let's say if this guy had a nice paying job, like you say, is a businessman, a CEO of this nice company, or has this nice little office job, is probably dressed up in tan suit, and so on, and yeah, and so on. I mean, the thing about him speaking well would be little, but it's just I'm going to bet if this guy was a tan suit type of individual who had a nice job that paid well, nice car. Oh, she would not have a problem with this guy. That is what I'm sensing, that she would probably even dump the older guy that she's with. And the reason why I said what I think my reading of her the older guys that the older guy most likely has a much better job, probably has a house, nice car. There, this is someone, even though he doesn't go to church and whatever, that doesn't bother her. I mean, it's the fact that this guy, the older guy, is probably much financially better off in regards to her, because she just sounds to me like she's a social climber. That's what I'm reading of the situation. She didn't say that the church brother or what kind of moral character he has. She just said, okay, this is a guy that does not amount to nothing. That he might just a cut lawn or whatever, and that he doesn't really have no ambition. That he's not really someone that I'd really want to brag to my friends about. Not someone I like to have be someone that I like to drag to my these social events and really be proud to brag about though. This is a guy that does not really do. He's just a lowly individual. And I'm also saying, since it's that, there's more also about class, because just basically says that this guy is just, I'm way too good for this guy. And the thing is, I'd say that to this with this woman is that this woman is again, she just sounds like she's very stuck up though. And my thing with the church brother is that the guy just needs to say, I'm way too good for this woman. This woman does not obviously care what kind of moral character I have. She just sees the fact that, okay, I'm doing a lowly menial job. No, only justification I could give for her is that maybe if the guy has no ambition, that he thinks, okay, I'm just going to cut lawns. I'm not really going to go all the trade up. I'm not really going to do step up in life and so on. All right, that I'm just I'm the guy that is probably one of those guys that just probably begs her for money, who just wants to live off of her and lives with his parents, has no intention of moving out. I could give that to me if she said that he's lazy, has no ambition, has no plans to really better himself. She's not even mentioning that part. She just said, okay, he just has. I just figured that this guy's way too below, and the fact that she said, okay, you should look for somebody's own level. That means that, okay, I'm way too good for you. And that is the type of poor woman you do not need to get involved with. I would just say that if, unless the guy has some other flaws, some real deep flaws, him really shouldn't be, he should be saying to himself, I'm way too good for this woman. This woman obviously does not care about my moral character, what kind of person I am outside of my job. She just basically wants a guy that can financially provide for her. That's what she's basically saying. She basically wants someone to, basically wants, I want to call her a gold digger, but she just wants someone that can elevate her social status though. That's what she's not really looking for a guy that's because moral characters. Cause we know this older guy she's with, he could probably treat her like garbage. She obviously wouldn't care because, hey, at least he's financially better. He's financially helping me out. So I don't want to do that. I'm willing to just tolerate that or overlook that though, I mean. So to her, just having someone that she can help to climb that social ladder, that's more important than morals. That's the reason of the situation. She's not really, the fact that she's not really taking issue with the fact that this guy is what kind of person the church guy is and so on. She just sounds like she's a very stuck up person, and unfortunately a lot of females think like that. Like, it's not about, hey, your moral character, is just about your it is basically about your financial status. Because as I said, let this guy been a guy in a tiny suit, drive a nice car, and was basically made a lot of money. She would definitely be all over this guy. She would dump the older guy she's with just for this guy. But the funny thing should happen is that this church brother, let's say he comes into some nice money, probably opens his own business, and basically other women are chasing him down. And the funny thing is that she would then probably start to read at, and then the funny thing is that then she'd start to actually treat him with respect. Only for him to say, kick rocks, chick. Me and you obviously didn't want me when I was this lonely guy who was lowly grass cut and so on. So kick rocks. That's what I love to see happen to her, is if the church brother really steps up socially and starts to make lots of money, even more than she is. Then you're going to see her attitude towards him change. But I'd hope that he'll have the spine and the backbone to tell her to go kiss his ass. Because this is what she would deserve though. And that's my reading of the situation. So with that said, this is for State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Alright, check out my other YouTube pages, Miles Goose and Farron, Miles J Productions, and Real Thoughts of Miles. Alright.